Hey everybody, nice that you could join us. We're here at Hofmann Wineries, and this is in McNeal, Arizona?
Yep.
McNeal, Arizona. We just got here. We're going to go check out the wine tour, I guess, and the tasting and see how that goes. You can look around. This is where you park the RVs, or if you stay overnight. And they do allow you one overnight stay with a wine tasting. So.
And they do have harvest hosts here as well.
Yes, they do.
Ready to do some wine tasting?
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you guys like red or white or?
Probably more of a lighter white side. Or do you like red?
I haven't drank wine in so long. Go ahead and.
Is it okay if he films in here?
If not, I'll stop. I should have brought one of our cards. I'll have to bring them up one of our cards.
Okay, do you know which one, just by the explanation, that just tantalizes your taste buds?
They all sound delicious.
Let's try this one.
The one with the word?
Yeah, the weird thing.
Luckily, Carmen's French.
Couple more drinks, they'll all sound like that.
Words are
Couple more drinks, and I'll be able to pronounce it.
Your words are funnier.
Oh yeah, but you're French, but about half the names are French and half are German. Okay.
It's the German one. It's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th one down from the top. White wine.
Okay, here she comes.
It had been the one I spoke to on the phone.
I'm sure he is.
Yeah, they're really nice people.
Super
His
nice.
wife just had knee surgery.
Yeah.
He's picking her up right now. Right, Carmen? Isn't he? He's picking her up, yeah. So they'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, and if you don't like it, yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
We're at, right?
Oh, we're no, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I actually like that one.
I like that one too.
Fruitiness without a kick.
That shocking you don't like it. But yeah, I do that one.
Maybe you're not meant to have that red. Hold on.
Maybe not.
Probably not.
Hey, Pam, will you try red? No way, Jose.
That's good.
Well, luckily we have a lot of whites.
Oh, that is smooth.
It is.
Everybody likes
The
that.
Malbec is their best red, I think. Oh, except for we have a refusal.
Don't like that. I like that one too.
All right, so yesterday we brought you to our wine tasting here at Hofmann Vineyards. So we're going to take you on a little tour around ourselves.
Which way do we want to start? Just walk through the...
So anyways, as you can see, rows and rows of grapes, different kinds. Their specialty here at Hofmann Vineyards is the white wine, we found out. Some really good. We're not drinkers, as we said, so we don't know what we're talking about. But for our palate, there's about 2 white wines that we really enjoyed. They were smooth. They're almost like water, but with a little kick. they were really nice. So they do a good job out here with their wines. But as you can see,
and as we said, as you can see over there on the building, it's all solar.
100% solar, 100% well. So they're completely off grid.
I'm going to raise you up a little. If you look over there, you can see the black tanks, and they're on solar as well. And that's their water.
And so we built all this to look like a little Westphalia village, okay, Germany.
Okay.
And I didn't put the doors to open like that. That's, maybe I will later. We pick everything in the morning from out here, and we have 2 other little vineyards that we pick from too. And we process it right here. These here are Italian crusher destemmers. And the grapes go in there. The stems come out here. And the mush comes down here.
Oh, okay.
So, and we run the white ones through 3 times and the red ones, white ones 4 times and the red ones 3. And we sit there and pick out to make sure we get rid of everything. Because we don't do any mechanical pressing.
Oh, okay.
And that's why the wine's going to taste a little, you're going to taste the real grape, the real juice, okay? Not the high test, okay? And then it goes from there into these are German vacuum chambers, okay? And there's some mechanisms that I don't have it hooked up right now. The mechanism here to hook up here, and we put about in these glass bottles, we put about 550 to 600 milliliters of vacuum pressure in there. Okay, don't need to. We make the wine first.
Great.
And so this actually goes in little bags into the stainless steel like this. And just like you were making tea. The advantage of that is you can also, besides not using the wood barrel, which is really only good the first time, right? And with toasted oak, you can't stand it out really, but with white oak you can. But white oak doesn't give you much characteristic, okay, as opposed to toasted oak has a better characteristic, in our opinion, okay? Everybody has their own opinion. There is no such thing as a secret recipe for wine. You're a cook. When you're a winemaker, you're a cook.
Right.
And you try to make the wine the way the cook likes it. Okay, not the way some recipe. But anyway, interesting. If you take a little bag like this one here, there's more surface there than there is inside of a toasted wood barrel. And that's all you need is the surface. So that's the important part. That once that surface is gone, then the uniqueness, the characteristics are gone. And toasted is different than burnt. Like whiskeys, they use burnt barrels. But toasted is a different process. Now when it comes out of here first, if it's a red grape, it goes in the blue bin. It gets it yeast.
It goes in the blue bin there.
After 4 or 5 days, we stop that. And the reason we do is because they don't want the tannins to get too high. It's like cooking a steak.
Ah, right.
You can't uncook it.
Right.
You can add tannins. They're very cheap. Really cheap, okay? But you can't take them out. You can't take them out once they're in. And what it did, it sealed it.
Oh, wow.
So you don't get any air in. You don't want any oxidation.
Right.
Now, usually the white wines, we usually try to keep them in here in the cool room for about a year, normally. Okay, maybe even a little bit more. And we use the sulfites and sulfates and the things that you need to do. We also use 2 different kinds of clarification processes. One is the original one that you use from clay, and the other one is we use some that get from Canada and from Germany. That's made from seashells.
Wow.
To help make the wine. If you notice when you tasted the wine yesterday, how clear it was. Some of it was very clear.
Oh, yeah.
And that's part of the process. Okay.
Interesting.
And when you taste it, the wine, you should have tasted the grape. We try to make it so you taste the grape as best we can, and that starts with the process of how you do it.
Right.
If you're a big commercial guy, you're not allowed. You can't do all of this work. You couldn't be able to sell it.
Absolutely.
It would be too expensive, right? Okay, so that's the way. That's kind of the way I work. The red wines, particularly the red wines, if we're doing oak and trying to mellow them and do some other things with them, they could probably sit in here for 10 years or more.
Oh, okay.
Before you would bottle them. We always move them back from, like if we were going to bottle some of this, okay, we move it back and put into glass. And then you put a little bit of sulfite in it at that point in time, and you let it sit for a few days to try to get all the sediment as whatever crystallized is in there, because we don't do any filtering either. So you're going to have some sediment potentially in all of them, and that's not a bad thing. But some people that aren't wine savvy, they'll think that a bottle of wine is bad.
Oh, gotcha.
But your high-end wines are all going to have it. They've been aged. They're all going to have some sediment. There's no
right.
And unless you can just keep filtering, but then regardless, sometimes you'll read and they'll say, "Oh, filtering doesn't take away the taste." But if you have any chemical knowledge,
right, of course.
It doesn't take, that's kind of beyond belief. Okay, so that's pretty much the limited tour that we do.
That's awesome.
That was very awesome. Thank you, sir.
I think we're the only ones doing that.
That's really neat.
And what we try to do is, we do it, the reason we do it is that we've been tasting wine for 50 years, and we're friends in wineries. And we got treated well by wineries and let us do things like this. We really enjoyed it. Otherwise, you're just going to a bar.
Exactly.
What fun is that?